We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. The Palehose are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Michael Kopech gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, man, I don't think we saw this coming at the beginning of the season. This guy's having some kind of bang-up rookie year. If he keeps this up, he's got a shot to win the AL Rookie of the Year. Rock-solid pitcher.
So digging in now, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way.
First pitch, 6-10.
Ball in.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Tucker is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Astros nothing. Sox coming up. It's the 2005 Fall Classic all over again on Major League Baseball, the show. Lance McCullers will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Here it comes. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Into the box, Nick Madrigal. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
He's going.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. That's a strike to throw down. And now two-base tag is there. He's out at second base.
Well, I think they set the runner there to set themselves up for a big inning, but it didn't quite work out that way. They've still got a good chance to bring at least one run home, but we'll see if it could have been more.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Bregman is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Digging in, Luis Robert. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Jimenez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0. We'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Here's Jay Bruce now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken for strike 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's George Springer as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s and even 20 home runs and 59 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now a ball on the ground for Anderson, maybe 2. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. One left for Houston. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in, James McCann. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, batting at an even .400.
James McCann.
First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting eighth.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Tim.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. Line hard down the line in right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We've played 2 full. The White Sox lead it 3-0.
Welcome back to the south side of Chicago, where the hometown White Sox have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Here it comes. Yuli Gurriel is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Abreu has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Now at the plate, Garrett Stubbs is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer at the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now back, first baseman.
And as you see there, September right around the corner. There's our upcoming schedule as we get ready for the final month of the season. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, the left fielder, Jimenez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
At the plate, Luis Robert. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
At the plate now, Jay Bruce. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Ready with the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Stepping in now, James McCann, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, Altuve. Wow. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. All set for the start of the 4th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Kyle Tucker.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Alvarez, a 22-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Jimenez coming in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
George Springer will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping up to the plate, Yohan Moncada, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So
hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Garcia.
Digging in, Leury Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The second baseman, Madrigal.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Christian Javier answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Christian Javier.
Nick Madrigal will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So here's Jose Abreu, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting.
In now, Eloy Jimenez.
Oh, boy.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Popped him up. Bregman is there, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
The third base.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Alex Bregman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Alex Bregman stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in now, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Into the box now, Garrett Stubbs. As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still 8-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.